Hello everyone, this is Eunice. In this video, I'm going to talk about metacognition and essay analysis. We have been studying what topics we should consider when we are writing essays. We have covered from audience, purpose, tone, thesis statement, pie structure, to KNO and word change for checking coherence. Now, you are ready to use all those topics you have been learning to analyze your own essays. However, how can you tell whether you did well or not in a certain topic? By using metacognition, you can diagnose your writing skills in your essay. So, let's find out what metacognition is and what you should do to write an essay analysis. We will begin with this picture. What's happening in the picture? Yes, the frog is thinking about his thinking. Our realm of thinking is called cognition. And thinking about thinking is metacognition. However, metacognition is not thinking about the phenomenon of thought in philosophical sense, but reflecting on your own thinking process. If cognition is what happens in your mind while you are engaged in learning, metacognition is what happens in your mind when you are monitoring and managing your learning. Now, let's consider this triple self-portrait painted by Norman Rockwell, a famous American painter. Please think about 3 questions. First, what can you see in the painting? List everything you can see in the painting. Second, what was he thinking when he painted this portrait? Third, why did he paint this portrait? Now, please stop the video and answer the questions. Okay. Now, let's talk about this painting together with me. First question. What can you see in the painting? The painter himself, a mirror, a canvas, a brush, and self-portraits painted by other artists. Those are the things he needs when painting something. Second question. What was he thinking when he painted this portrait? He was probably thinking about what kind of tools he should use to make certain effects, what kind of sources he should use to paint a better self-portrait, or what his habits are like when he's painting. Let me explain this in connection with metacognition. When drawing a self-portrait, there are 2 levels of activity. There is painting, the touch of the brush to the canvas, and there is metacognitive painting, painter's awareness and regulations of painting. As a metacognitive painting reflects his work, he draws his knowledge of painting in several ways. An awareness of what colors complement each other, understanding of which brush strokes produce different effects, and discernment of when to apply different techniques and use certain brushes to achieve the desired result. Let's move on to the third question. Why did he paint this portrait? He presumably wanted to depict what he does when painting. By painting this, he might have been able to reflect what he's doing when he's painting. The reflective painter manages his own painting as it goes along. He is mindful of how he plans to use space of the canvas. He monitors his progress to make sure he's staying on the track, and he evaluates his work, constantly checking the painting on the canvas reflects the image on his mind and in a mirror. Whether it is painting, knowledge, skills, or writing, You should not only become a critical and creative thinker, but also become reflective about their own learning. Just like Norman Rockwell painted about his painting, now we will talk about writing about writing. This can be called essay analysis. Let's go back to 3 questions we answered for his painting. We will use the similar questions to write about your writing. First question can be changed like this. What can you see in your writing? List the components we need when writing essays. In your writing, we can see thesis statement, pie structure, and KNO or word chains. Also, your tone, purpose, and audience are represented in your writing. Those are the tools you will use when writing. Second question can be interpreted like the following. What and how should we think about when writing about writing? This can be also two-level activity. There is writing. You are still writing an analysis essay, so you should create thesis statement and follow pie structure to have well-organized body paragraphs. In addition, there is also meta-writing, your awareness of your writing. You draw your knowledge about characteristics of good thesis statement, what constitutes pie structure, how KNO or word change can be analyzed, what your purpose of writing was, and who were your target audience in the previous essay you are going to analyze. Let's move on to the third question. Why do we write an essay analysis? The goal of this course is to improve your autonomy so that you can become a reflective writer who knows how to plan, monitor, and evaluate your writing. So, those were the 3 questions we might need to ask when you are writing essay analysis. So, now you're ready to start writing about your writing. When you write your essay analysis, don't forget to use metacognition and think about the 3 questions we have. Thank you.